Well, sure. So, this year started much differently than where we are now for every community in the country. And so, first of all, let me just say on the polls, it is gratifying to see that level of confidence in the work that we're doing. Um, and that was coming off a very brutal reelection campaign where we had a lot of different forces and challenges to overcome. So to get back on track and have the confidence and the will of the public is important, number one, but also very gratifying considering the where we've been over the last couple of years. Um, so we had to pivot immediately when the pandemic began because we knew very quickly that the health crisis was going to be a devastating one, and then the economic fallout would be prolonged. So the SA Ready to Work plan is really a recognition of the priorities that we established as a community when it started. We wanted to first make sure that no one lost the roof over their heads because of this pandemic. We wanted to make sure we still had people were still able to put food on the table. We wanted to ensure that when it was safe to do, that people had a safe way back to work. So we had to have small business assistance. We also wanted to make sure that folks who could not go physically back to work but had to, participate in the economy and go to school digitally were not left on the back end of the digital divide. And then finally, we wanted to ensure that because of the fact that so many jobs are lost, and many of them because of the economy changing during this pandemic, are not going to be coming back anytime soon, if at all. We wanted to ensure that we could match the workforce of San Antonio with the actual jobs that are available. And all of this kind of happened at the same time. We saw the images of people in the food bank days following the pandemic, and that became the searing image in all of our minds and really across the country of this is what the pandemic has led to.